the pandemic began, and it was just months of being in the house and just being in my thoughts. It was just like I was getting so tired of being sad. So it's like I knew I had to do something to get myself out of this place because I knew that I didn't want to be there anymore. So I started to get more into my word, as in the Bible. I started trying to find my way back to God. I eventually did get saved, but when I got saved, I felt like I was at this all-time high of 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 happiness, and like it seemed like nothing could have stole my joy. Like I was at an all-time high. I felt good about everything. I felt refreshed. Like this is me feeling better after years of being in this little spot, of being stuck in this spot. So I ended up catching COVID, and I had to be taken out of work for, I think I was out of work for maybe 3 weeks. And the first Sunday when I entered my isolation, it's like I was back to that point, back to that low point where I only had time to sit and think. So I call that a relapse. And I was angry with God. I was kind of fussing at him. It's like I didn't know what had happened because I was just at this all-time high, and I feel like nothing could have took that away, and then it dropped. But maybe a week or two after being in isolation, I started watching sermons, and the sermons that I would watch were kind of like encouraged me some, and they just made me feel better about everything that was taking place, and that everything that was happening with me was happening for a reason, and I'm here where I am now for a reason as well. So I got back on track with my spiritual journey, and as of right now, I'm in a much better headspace. I don't have to drag myself up anymore. I try to say a prayer before I get up. And for anybody who's out there who's going through the same thing that I'm going through or that I went through, trouble don't last always. And that if you ever feel like you're alone at any point and you don't know if God is with you, just look up, because he's always there. And that what the destination you're in now, the place you're in now in life, isn't your final destination. So keep going and keep pushing through.